Well.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, Fluffy's taking the initiative.
I was just adding on to what you got.
I was just going to say, look at where you are again, listening to us.
Yeah, right.
Ramble.
This cold winter, October.
The cold
fall.
winter, October. It's
It
dreary
changed
today.
quick.
Yeah,
Changed quick.
for sure. It's, I cleaned dens yesterday for everybody outside, and I was like, this is kind of stupid because you'll probably be in a week.
Yeah, you're going to have to clean them again, though, so.
Yeah, they were getting pretty bad.
I bet.
But I let some of the dens go just a little bit because I was like, well, I think I'm gonna have to bring you in, and then the weather was like, nope, and then it just whatever. This is always the weird fluctuation going into winter.
It's almost like you could have stayed open a little bit longer, but
I coulda, the zoo. I mean, I've closed probably over a month ago.
Yeah.
At least a month.
At least a month now.
But yeah, for my own sanity, I had to shut the goddamn doors.
Yep.
I don't even answer the zoo phone at the moment. Like yesterday, I did pick up a call because I miraculously heard it ringing as I was standing next to it, and they called at 6 p.m. last night.
Okay, p.m.
I said Rig and Ranch. I don't know why I answered it because it was 6 p.m. But they were like, hey, what time you open till today? I was like, well, we're closed for the season, but I'm thinking most establishments like zoos and whatnot aren't open super late anyway.
Yeah.
But
it's that time of year for spooky time. We should have done spooky lights.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Yeah.
We're not even going to do the Christmas thing this year because I don't have the barn prettied up like I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'll ever get to anything.
Yeah,
I have no
one day.
idea. I need to rearrange hay in that barn too so I can start getting hay in there.
Oh, okay. You haven't picked it up yet. Oh, you can't because you don't have a trailer because it's
Yeah,
full of
I haven't
stuff.
even got a hold of the guy yet,
Mm.
but it should be bailed by now, I think.
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
I need to give him a call. But I overstacked hay last winter, which isn't a bad thing, but we still have 9 bales in the barn.
That's not bad. Better
So-
than having no bales.
For sure. But damn, like I wish we had that's why we need to get the other shop thing built, so we can have more hay storage because I hate having the camel barn be all hay. It's a pain in the ass.
You can have some hay out there.
For sure. I would never not have hay in there, but like, trying to expand the camel pen in the back for winter, it's going to suck not having the small bales in the corner, having to stack them all against a wall in the center. That's going to suck butt.
Yeah, we used to do that.
I don't want to do that. Why? Why would you do that?
Well, we had so much hay.
Sure. So
it
was probably in the corner and down the barn.
And it was all small bales.
Oh, yeah.
It was all the way to the freezer. Like there was no.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It was like all the way to the ceiling. Past where the freezer, about where the freezer comes out to, probably past that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was. So when it fell down a couple times, like it was a nightmare.
Oh no.
When you open the barn door and you're just like.
So do you this new Cummins hat on your head? Did you buy it for like the sexual joke or because you like Dodge?
I like Dodge. I like Cummins. It's fun. Maybe it was like, what's Cummings? It's Cummins, honey, and it's a motor.
Fluffy did Jerry Smith's pumpkin ride with me. Pumpkin farm, the camel ride there this
First
Saturday.
time ever we did a ride together.
Apparently. He got stung in the arm by a wasp that was sitting on the camel pad or saddle or something.
It was on the girth, and when I picked up the saddle from the bottom,
he cried
because somebody had to put the freaking saddle on the ground.
It was in the trailer,
and he dropped it on the ground, and then I went to pick it up where all the freaking bees were.
Bees?
Wasps.
Oh, the one that we saw.
Bro, there was so many. You were kicking them. You were kicking the apples with them on them. I'm like, Shane, stop.
It probably wasn't from us. It probably came from Smith's.
That's what I'm saying. It was, yeah.
Okay.
They were all over the ground.
Sure.
And they weren't even that bad. They were so much worse the weekend before.
Whatever. He got stung and he cried real tears.
Bro,
I saw it.
No, I didn't cry, but it hurt.
He cried. He wept. He said,
now my arm's 3 times the size of what it should be right now. It's coming down.
That's not why it's that big.
It hurts. It's my dominant arm too. So
see,
but yeah, no, dude,
you're like the Grinch. It
yesterday,
grew 3 sizes.
I was like, yeah, right. Yesterday, I was like not feeling good. We were shopping and we were going furniture shopping, and I'm just like, man, all right, we got to go shopping, like grocery shopping now. I'm like, I don't feel good. Like we left the store, we got home, and I just like ate a sandwich and passed out. But man, we went to sorry to get off the subject a little bit, but we went to First Watch yesterday, and they have like a
The
seasonal menu.
breakfast place?
Yes, I haven't been there in years.
Yep.
Bro, this thing, I forget what it was like some honey chipotle chicken thing.
Fire.
Dude, I was like in heaven with that thing. And then we were like, you can't take that off the menu, blah, blah, blah. Maggie said that when we were leaving. They're like, oh, we ran out of it today. I'm like, oh my
Oh.
God. Like, we already had it. But I was like, oh my God. Like, we had the last ones. It had like pickled onions on it, dude. It was so good.
I've only been there once, and it was probably 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, when it first opened.
I don't even think I was at this one.
Oh, okay.
I want to say there was another one. So, well, you know, I was at this one. I
that one's
lied.
probably about 5-6 years old now.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's good, but it's just like bougie
Yeah.
farm food, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a great way to describe it. It's okay. Honestly, I think I'd rather pull through McDonald's drive-through just for the time. But
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to sit down, I mean, I don't do that much for breakfast. I'm probably just going to Meadows.
Yeah, and
you
Meadows
know.
is like, she's like, oh, we go to Meadows because we were going up to Colders, and I'm like, I don't really want to go to Meadows. Like, I've been there before, and it's just
Right.
there's better places up there and stuff. So.
Meadows is subpar.
It is
for sure, but it's one of them shitty mom and pop
It's just a
breakfast
greasy ass
joints.
spoon, yeah.
Mhm.
It gets the job done, but
I wish we had a Waffle House, but we're not cool enough.
oh God,
Got to
die.
get the what the fuck the hash browns with with the cheese on it, with sliced American cheese on it. Yeah,
It's so shitty.
so good though.
It is. So like, me and Isaac were staying in Alabama. There was one in the parking lot for 2 weeks, and we ate there probably every other day. Like, it was horrible.
I definitely would.
But then he almost died from Wendy's. He got the Wendy's spicy nuggets. The whole way home, dude, it was just him. Hey, no. Hey, can you pull over? Sure. Then it would be like every couple hours.
Oh man.
So it was a 16-hour drive home. He couldn't drive, so I was driving the whole time. And he was sleeping, so that sucked. And like the one rest stop we stopped at, he's like, dude, they didn't have any toilet paper in there. I'm like, you should have called me or something, dude. He's like, yeah, I gotta change.
Oh my God, he just walked out with his shitty ass.
No, he used his boxers. It was so bad, dude.
Hell no.
Yeah. I actually ended up pulling on the side of the road after about 12 or 13 hours. About 10 or 12 hours, because I was like, I need to catch some Z's.
Mhm.
I was trying to get it all in one shot.
Where are you going?
Home. We were coming from Alabama.
The zoo days?
Yeah,
Okay.
No, it was the Christmas thing. So we were down there for...
I never did that.
Oh, it sucked, dude. It sucked. People were okay, but like, with Isaac it was fun, but like we went down there from Christmas to New Year's.
Sure.
And New Year's Day we picked up and cleaned up and came back. So we hit all the holiday traffic on the way home, which sucked, but and the road sucked coming home too, but otherwise it was fun, except for Isaac almost dying. But
yeah, shit happens.
I think that's the time he climbed the tree too. And the director seen him. What is he doing up there?
Doug, that's not. Was
That
that
was
Doug?
Doug. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I've definitely had my fair share of dying on the road. I mean, Bob. It got to the point where when we'd get on the road, Bob, like when we stopped, Bob would buy me a bottle of Pepto. It's like, when it first started, it was one of, I think it might have been to Alabama actually,
Probably.
and so we had the green truck, the green Chevy,
Oh, you took that down
to
there?
Alabama. And there was only a door and a half. It was what do you call that? Extended cab?
Yep.
Not full. I don't know.
I hated that truck.
We took that, the aluminum. It was me, Bob, Cody, Kaylee, and Kenna.
That was a gas truck too, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was me, Kaylee, and Kenna packed in the back.
Oh.
It was
man.
a ride, but I'm pretty sure it was that trip. I ended up in a pilot for like an hour, shitting my brains out, and I get back in the fucking truck, and he's like, "Look who it is! It's Mr. Fucking Shitty. Go buy some Pepto Bismol. We're getting on the road." And this is one of them times too where like Bob, I guess I don't really know what it was, but probably something to do with his diabetes. He had like one of them pump things with him.
Oh yeah.
I don't. What is that?
Something
thing?
diabetic, probably.
So he had an inverter in the truck, to power the pump or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had to listen to him bitch about me shitting, and I had to listen to that. And meanwhile, I don't know if you remember the radio in the Chevy, but it was like
it was horrible.
like the whole ride was dog shit. But that is I don't know why my screen on the laptop's timing out. I have it set to not do that. That's strange.
Maybe it doesn't care about you anymore.
Maybe not. I'll have to redo. Oh, you know why? Because it's not supposed to time out when it's charging, and for some reason it's not charging. I've had trouble with this recently. I'll have to try and solve that. But that was my first Waffle House. That same trip. Yep.
Yeah.
We were in Alabama, and it was probably 3 or 4 in the morning, and everybody in the truck woke up, and I was like, "Where are we?" And Bob was like, "We're going to eat." And I walk into Waffle House, and the first thing I remember was the Southern hospitality. I heard something like, "How you doing, baby?" At like 3, 4 in the morning. It was pitch black out, and I was wiping the crust out of my eyes, you know. I don't remember what I got, but I remember loving it. That dirty ass Waffle House.
Because when you're on the road, man, nothing is better than just shitty, greasy Waffle House.
For sure, but that's like as time went on, you know, doing transports and camel rides and stuff like that. I really got unhealthy because I kind of like I would stop eating on the road.
Oh yeah,
because I didn't want to shit myself.
Yeah.
So I lived off of nothing but water and granola bars on the road. And some of the longer hauls I made, I would prep a couple of days beforehand, be like, I would eat super clean. I wouldn't drink anything bad. And then also X amount of years back when I laid off caffeine, I was like, this might help. So I was like, every blue moon, because I had been caffeine free for a long time. So then I'd go on a camel ride or a transport or something, and I would drink a fucking energy drink or something and feel like a crackhead.
Wah!
Yeah. Fucking Waluigi, R2D2, you know? I don't know if it was like, if it really helped or if it was one of them, what do they call it when you're tricking yourself out? It's fake. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Not prosciutto. Why am I thinking
prosciutto? Risotto.
Risotto.
No, you're on the right track.
Yeah. Placebo.
Thank
you.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't eat on the road too much because of that.
My problem was I had I couldn't go. Even when we stopped at a hotel, and I'm like, oh, finally, it's like a home. Because we were traveling a couple of the road trips like nonstop, and it's like you're using a bathroom that you don't want to.
Yes.
And I didn't go for almost like 4 days. I'm like, this isn't good. It was like solid 3 days, and then I finally got to the hotel room. I'm like, and I just a couple little ones. I'm like, that's it. That's all we're working with. Oh,
a couple little rabbits.
And then it's no matter what I ate, nothing was moving out.
All right, all your farm travels, worst bathroom you ever encountered.
Ooh.
This last weekend at Jerry Smith's.
That's a porta potty.
That was porta potty, but that was one of the worst porta potties.
That one gets bad. Yeah.
Side note, nothing on Smith's. The human race is just gross.
Yes.
Last weekend, this porta potty. Mind you, these porta potties get cleaned every night or morning, and by noon, this motherfucker had blood, piss, shit, and puke in it.
Yeah. I didn't go in it after you told me how bad it was.
Oh my God.
I'm not using that.
I was ready to toss my shoes. Anyway, worst bathroom you've used.
Man, that's a hard one because I know it was on a transport. I want to say it was at this bunk ass place in Indiana, I want to say, but I can't remember what it was. And you had to get the key, and you walked in, and you were like, yep, people smoke meth in here for sure.
Oh, for sure.
There was, I think I found a needle or two, or the caps of them. It was I didn't even sit down. I just, because I had to. And yeah, I painted the whole toilet.
I guess I don't know the answer to my own question either, but the one that always sticks out to me was in LA. It was me, Jenny, and Michael. That was the time where Jenny drove the trailer down the off-ramp. So we almost died that way.
Oh, that's fun.
Dude, actually this whole story revolves around pooping because it's
the poop special.
It is. Without Nick. It's not the poop king. We were going to LA, and which is already terrible. So Michael wasn't driving. Jenny was driving. I never drove trailer at this point. So the drive to LA, I mean, the 35, 40 hours or whatever it was sucked, but at least I was in the back napping for some of it. The parts I could sleep in. But anyway, Jenny was driving, and we were pretty far into this trip, and Michael was like, he was like, hey, when you find a spot, I got to take a shit. And she was like, okay, whatever. And time kept going, and Michael, he had to shit, and it just kept getting more aggressive. And he was like, I have to shit, like, find a spot.
Now.
Yeah. And he was like, it got to the point where he was like, I'm going to shit myself. And so she sees a road ranger, which is bad enough on its own.
Oh, those are not fun.
I don't know why she thought the entrance to this road ranger was, it was actually the exit for the freeway. We drove down an exit with the camels in the trailer. Can't make that shit up. I don't know how you make that mistake. And she was like, I don't know. He was yelling at me that I had to shit, and I don't know. And Michael, I'm in the back seat, and I'm like looking between the seats like a movie, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like 17, 18 years. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I was young, whatever. And, fucking Michael's like, just get out of the fucking driver's seat. And they played Chinese fire drill. And I've never seen anyone back a trailer up his fat. Like, and he didn't shit himself. And he got us into the Road Ranger so he could shit.
Oh my God.
It was actually like the most impressive thing I've ever seen. And there were luckily there wasn't a car blazing 80 miles an hour.
That.
We all could have died.
Yeah.
But he literally backed that, with the truck and trailer, with the aluminum trailer and a normal truck, though it was a short bed, it's still like a 60-foot rig.
Yeah.
He backed that trailer out straight as a fucking arrow. Didn't miss a beat.
He knew the consequences at the end.
And he got us to the Road Ranger, and he took a shit. So, that's one of the few moments where my life flashed before my eyes. And she made it a well way down that ramp. I mean, we weren't touching the freeway, but enough. Even a quarter of the ramp is enough. Like, I don't know how that mistake was made. So, on that same trip, we were eating at a Hardee's,
Carl's Jr. Out there, yeah.
It might have been the first time I ever had that as well. I don't know why. But
fire.
Meanwhile, a mile down the road, there was an apartment complex on fire, LA. And I was going to shit myself. I was straight up like, that burger went into my mouth and it slammed into my gut like a freight train. So I went over to the bathroom, and there's a quarter machine on the door to get into the bathroom.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, hey, what the fuck is this? I go up to the cash register, and I was like, dude, I'm going to shit myself. I need to use the restroom. He's like, it costs $0.25. And I was like, why? What the fuck is this? And he was like, oh, so junkies and homeless people don't go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker. So I run over to the table. I'm like, somebody, I need a fucking quarter. And Jenny runs out to the truck, and she's like, I have a quarter somewhere. And I don't know how long it took, but it felt like an eternity.
Oh, yeah.
For her to find this quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Moral of the story is she found one, and I got to the bathroom to take a dump.
Yeah.
But the other time that stands still with me was at a travel stop. It was me, Michael, and Robbie. We were going to both of these were for the travel shows we used to do.
Oh, yep.
I miss doing those, but they weren't paying good for Chicago.
No.
We were going to Colorado. Me, Michael, and Robbie again, and we had eaten something. We had eaten McDonald's. We just got back on the road. I had got some I don't think I got McNuggets. I think I got a quarter pounder because at the time, me and Ty me and my buddy Ty just had some delicious quarter pounders, and I wanted another one.
It wasn't the same, was it?
It wasn't. I mean, this was a quarter pounder from the one by our house on 4 Mile.
Oh,
and
yeah.
when me and him went that one time, somebody was throwing down in the kitchen, but it was still in my head. So I got a quarter pounder. Whatever. We were on the road. I ate some McDonald's, and I was like, Michael, pull over. I have to shit. And we only had been back on the road for maybe 5 minutes. Like, it was instantaneously. So, and I'm sitting here like, I'm rocking back and forth, and I'm like loosening my belt.
Yep.
And, I'm doing the 9 yards or whatever. And he finally finds a travel stop. It's like a normal travel stop, whatever. And I was probably in there for like an hour. It was bad. It was rough. Everything that had been in my body for the past 20 years just slid out, dude. And I was in there dropping bombs, and this is a disgusting episode.
We did not plan this, by the way. This is just the way it went. Sorry, everybody.
We actually had shit planned, but I don't know, 30, 40 minutes in, Michael and Robbie come in, and they're laughing. They walk in the bathroom laughing. They're like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm fucking dying in here." And they start laughing, and I hear the door slam. They just leave. And little did I know, the entire time there was a dude in the stall next to me also dying. He's like, because I never heard anyone go in or out of the bathroom.
So he's been in there for
dude. So I looked down, I saw some legs, and I was like, I put my fist up to the stall, and I was like, brother, like, we're going through it. We're going through some shit right now. And we made it to Colorado. I cannot think of the worst restroom, but those stories always stick out to me.
You know, one more little story,
Uh-huh.
because it reminded me of you saying you had to pay. Well, we were down in Mexico last year,
Mhm.
and we were on like the downtown area. Maggie could tell you better, but it said you had to pay money to
Mhm.
like 15, I don't know, 25 pesos or whatever it was to use the bathroom. I'm like, you have to pay? It was like a public restroom in the middle of like this park kind of thing.
Right.
And we were just driving by. I'm like, I got to use the bathroom. I had a couple drinks for dinner, and I'm like, I got to use the bathroom. And we pull over, and I start walking in there, and then her brother, I think, paid for me. I'm like, you coming in too? He's like, no, man, I'm good. I'm like, please come in with me. Hold my hand. I was never used a public restroom out of the United States. Like,
That's weird.
yeah, it was an experience, but like, it was clean. I don't have, everything.
If I'm paying for it, it better fucking
Yeah,
be clean.
well, there's an attendant out there collecting money. So.
Okay.
And then I think, oh yeah, so then at La Bufadora, if I didn't massacre that name, where it's like a water volcano. Never
Mhm.
seen like one of those before.
Mm-mm.
So it's La Bufadora is like a huge thing in where we were, and yeah, so I think you had to pay to use that restroom too.
Sure.
And I was like, this is so weird that you have to pay to use the restroom. Like, I get it, but that's like a tourist spot, like,
Mm-hmm.
so that's where they get you.
I don't know what
But
PC's doing. He's just
he's wandering. He's
meandering around the house.
He doesn't want to be PCC today. He just wants to be
Yeah, I think he wants to be. I mean, maybe he wants to be HC. He wants to be house cat.
Maybe.
Now that the door's open, but
He'll figure it out one day.
what's up, little dude?
I'm surprised he's not by the tank with all the warmness.
I know. Well, that's why them 2 pieces of wood are on top of the tank, because he keeps going up there, and his claws are tearing apart the mesh on the tank.
Ooh, dickhead.
That fucker. Those tanks aren't cheap.
No,
So.
I know they're not cheap.
Fucking cats.
It's a nice tank though.
It is. That's my buddy Devin's tank. Nice tank. Yeah, a lot of poop stories. I have never been out of the country, and I've yet to use a restroom.
Wait till you go to Japan. They get the good toilets there.
They got them squatty toilets
Yeah.
over there. I don't know how that's
Sing
gonna
you
go.
music and everything. You've seen the South Park, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Hopefully it's actually like that. I'll love it.
You gotta find one there.
I'll find it.
Dude, they're like 10 grand. You know that, right?
Woo.
I was looking into it.
I want a smart toilet.
Yeah.
Dude.
I just want a Japanese one.
They make smart toilets for a few grand that the seat opens when you walk in the room.
Yeah.
Like, it's badass.
Mhm.
They have heated bidets. Like,
Yep.
one day. That's how I'm going to measure my success, by my toilet.
I mean, why not, right?
And just so I can get home off the road and love my toilet
And
again.
but man, I love my bidet.
Animal transportation,
Yeah.
going far for camel rides, things like that. We're just glorified truckers.
Yeah, with
That's
cool cargo.
Yeah, something like
It's always
that.
fun.
But,
Especially when we did the lions and we did like 4 lions, me and Mike on the way home.
mhm.
Like, what are you carrying? Lions? Really? No, yeah, we got some lions.
Open the door. No.
No, you don't want to see the lions.
Eat Julio. Rawr.
Big claws, teeth.
I don't know. I kind of miss the road sometimes, but
It's fun until it's not.
yeah.
You know, like the zoos, I thought it was so cool to see some of these zoos, even though I wanted to walk through them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the most we walked through one was like when we were dropping off, I think kangaroos or I think they were wallabies, and they didn't know how to handle them,
Uh-huh.
and so Jim, being Jim, just I got this. I'm like, oh dude, please
Oh, God.
yeah, that terrified me. He did it, like, but you know when those people are like they think they know what they're doing and then
Yeah,
they don't,
yeah.
and then it's only a matter of time before they get hurt. He was one of those guys.
Did he look like a fool?
Yeah,
Yeah. And you were with him.
and he smoked so many cigarettes.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, did he smoke cigarettes? Dude, he bought like 4 cartons. He went through like 3 of them on like a 2-week transport.
Were you smoking at that time?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably to your benefit then.
It didn't matter, dude. It made me want to quit.
Good.
I couldn't even sleep because it smelled so bad. It was horrible. Like
that truck had to smell putrid.
oh, it was, and that was the 06, and that's the one that crashed.
Yeah.
That was on that transport. Who do we have after that? I think it was Bob's.
The Fireball.
Yeah, one that
Mhm.
blew up a couple times. Well, that's when we had to take down to Alabama when me and Isaac went down there for the 2 weeks. We had to take or we were starting to take Bob's truck, and that's how I learned how to drive stick, is because Bob's truck was blowing up at the time, and I had to pull it in Department Fleet.
You had Mike's truck then?
Yeah,
The
I
white
never
one?
drove stick. Yep, that was terrifying.
All the way
16
to
hours.
Alabama.
Yep, learn how to drive stick with a trailer.
Hey, you bet you didn't fuck up too much.
No,
Did you kill it?
a couple times without the trailer.
Sure.
With the trailer was easier. Like
So you did a practice run before you left?
no, no. My practice run was Bob got me south of Chicago, and when it was like back to like 2-lane or whatever after Chicago sometime, and I think Kathy was following us, and he's like, all right, we pulled off on a rest stop. He's like, all right, you're gonna get back in it, and here's first, second. So he stayed in there for maybe 50 miles or 100 miles or something. I just kept getting on and off, learning how to do it.
Huh.
So you comfortable? I'm like, as good as I'm gonna get, man. I'm only gonna get better, right? And he's like, yeah, just don't blow it up. Okay, yeah, no problem, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
I got this.
Fucking guy.
But driving that thing down in Alabama, I was like, it was fun because like we left the trailer overnight, you know. So it was just like we were using that back and forth to the hotel, and we stopped at a China buffet the one time, and Isaac gets out of the truck. He's like, we got the biggest truck in the lot, and he starts singing a song loud, like embarrassingly loud, like we got the biggest truck in the lot. I'm like, dude, shut up, man.
I feel that way sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It was a big ass truck though.
That was a big ass truck.
And it moved without a trailer.
Yeah.
That thing moved.
It moved with a trailer.
Yeah, it did.
I remember being in Chicago traffic with Mike a couple of times in that thing. Stick is not good for traffic.
Man, I
especially with
hit
a
traffic
trailer.
a couple times in that thing. Oh, nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
My leg was so tired because I wasn't used to it.
I want a fun little stick car, but I would never buy a stick truck.
Yeah.
No chance
Little
in
5-speed
hell.
car.
Yeah, something.
Now, the first time I sat behind my buddy's VW, wasn't a Passat or a Jetta. It was one of the, something like that, about that size. And I sit in there, and we're at Speedway on Douglas, and I go to put it in reverse,
Mhm.
but you have to push down
Mhm.
and then over. I never done that before, so I'm doing it. He's like, all right, now give it some gas, put it in first. I'm like, okay. Shit. I killed it probably about 4 times before I got out of this, before I got like moving, and now all the cars are surrounding me. I'm freaking out. Like, I don't know what to do, man. He's like, just put it in first and go. So I put it in first. It was like, all right, we're good. Because it's a totally different thing going from a truck like that to that.
Sure.
Because I was telling him, like, I can drive stick now, blah, 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 you know, tooting my own horn. And he's like, here you go.
Instantly scared.
Instant. Yeah, just not good.
This episode may revolve around us so far, but in all of these travel stories, there has been something in a trailer behind us.
Yeah, it's, I had a bunch of animals the one time. Alligator snapper, coatimundis, regular snappers. I think that was the time with the zebra, the baby camel, all at once. Monkeys.
You should throw the snapper over the nose or what?
No, it was in a barrel, like a half-cut barrel.
Okay.
And at one point, the smaller, because I think we had it sooner. Yeah.
I know this story, I think.
And
yeah, it fell.
The burlap sack of snapper fell in, common snapper fell into the alligator snapper
That's
thing.
terrifying.
I was like, well, they don't have long necks, but the other snapper was getting out of the sack. I'm like, and that's what the zoo gave us to transport. I'm like, okay.
A sack.
Yeah. I was like, this is weird, but okay. We don't have anything. Like, that's what you guys are giving us.
Yeah.
Nobody batted an eye at it. I'm like, okay, this is normal. Yeah, we're just doing our thing.
Right.
I have no idea what's going on. And then, that was terrifying, trying to get that thing out. So we fed the alligator a stick because he was, I don't know, he probably weighed about 200, 300 pounds, or 250 easily.
Big ass turtle.
Huge, probably 50, 80 years old, man. Monster turtle. Like, it took 2 of us to pick it up.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was because in the barrel.
Sure.
Had little handles on it and stuff.
That's because you're weak.
Yes. Actually, I was pretty strong at one point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Before the bee sting?
Yeah. No, like when I used to work here, I used to carry 2 of the fences by myself.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Strong man.
Nate did it one time. I'm like, I can do that.
I did it once, and I was like, not worth
It wasn't worth
impressing
it.
anybody. Nope.
Nope, it wasn't worth it.
They're like 80 pounds a piece, but they're 8 feet long. So
Yeah. But when I was cleaning up Brady Street the one time, you best believe I drugged 2 of those things.
Drug.
Yes, I ran to the trailer.
Oh, fuck the
Well,
concrete,
and
the
people
middle
still
of the
didn't get out of the
concrete.
way.
Oh, no
Yeah.
chance. The minute any type of fencing at a ride goes down, people walk through it.
Yep.
Don't matter if the animal's still out.
Yep.
Instantly.
That's why the camels got put away, and then everything got broken
It don't
down.
matter if it's a festival of 100 people or 10,000 people. People will walk through the
But
area.
that's anything. Like, we were breaking down Party on the Pavement this year with Old Madrid, and it was raining, and people were just standing in the way. I'm like,
get out.
I explained to them, I'm like, can you guys please move? We're trying to like move stuff inside right now. And they stood right where they were. They might have moved a step. And then I came in with tables now. I'm like, move out of the way. I was like, ladies, if you're not going to move, stand over here. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm like, just get out of the way. You see, I'm soaking wet.
Get the fuck out of the way.
I'm not happy. I'm soaking wet right now. I smell like burnt or like cooked steak, which isn't too bad if you don't smell it for 8 hours a time.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that smell.
No, but yeah, I didn't want a steak sandwich after that. I already had 2 of them, so I lost.
It lost ye?
Uh-oh. Now I'm back.
No, you're fine. It's just the stupid USB connection.
Yep, you got a light now.
What light?
I see a light on
Oh,
your
yep,
charger
there
now.
you go. The laptop's charging.
There we go.
Sorry, guys. Technical problems.
We're still learning after, like, what is this, episode 55 or something like that?
I don't know, 1,000,001.
Oh.
So, Fluffy wants to introduce a segment.
Oh, yeah.
to you
Dun, dun,
guys.
dun. New segment.
Dun, dun, dun.
Famous animals in history. We'll work on that name, but...
Famous animals in history.
Yeah, like, there's a couple of things where I'm like, dude, there's so many animals that have been, like, really cool throughout the years. And this one just tickled my interest. It's not... you got to remember, this is back in the 1930s. Okay, so times were different.
Didn't even have electricity in all the houses yet.
Yeah, so this dog, he was part of the Hoover Dam. He was they called him Blackie. They also had another name for him, NIG, which I'm not going to say. That was his other name.
That's crazy.
I know, but it was later changed. And but yeah, he helped them. He rode in the trucks and stuff. He rode in the elevators and all that. This is all by Google, by the way. This isn't me. But yeah, he rode in the trucks and all that. Well, one day he died in 1941 because nobody owned him. He was just a worker.
Okay.
But he hung out. Morale, But yeah, he got ran over by a truck.
Ooh.
By somebody in it looks like 1941. And from the story I read earlier, which I can't find now, that guy got beat up pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, they were not happy because the dog was like awesome. It's like, you're working your ass off on this monumental project that you have no idea how big this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then that's all you have to come home to, and just a little Labrador, the black lab. And let's see, the dog was accidentally killed by a truck 1941 while sleeping.
That's sad.
Yeah,
now I'm sad.
Was quick. But the guy got it beat up pretty good, it sounds like. And then he was enshrined in the dam. So right by the visitor center. They also from his regular name, they named it the Boulder Dam mascot now.
Where is this dam located?
Is it Nevada and Arizona?
Sure. So what?
It's the Hoover Dam. It's the biggest.
The
dam
dog
in
just
America.
hung out. He didn't have a job.
He had a job making people happy, like dogs do.
And he just stayed at the dam for people to hang out with.
Yeah, dude. It was have you watched anything about the Hoover Dam or anything?
No.
It's really crazy.
Really?
Like,
I don't know.
Dude, we built that when the United States was just like in shambles pretty much, and they were building this thing, and it's crazy. It took like 12 or 13 years, I think.
What kind of dog was Blackie?
Black Lab.
Black Lab.
That's where I probably got the name Blackie.
For sure. For sure. What a very well thought out name.
In the 1930s, the time was different. 100 years ago, yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. That I don't know. I expected it to be longer.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is longer, but he is enshrined in the dam. And he's got his own little thing right by the visitor center.
Maybe
by the
next time we'll
thing.
come with a story.
Well, no, this is just the first one. We're figuring it out. Okay?
The segment was 20 seconds.
Yeah, well, people had a good time.
This motherfucker.
But it was a heart-filled segment.
We'll do better next time, I promise.
Fun fact about the Hoover Dam.
Okay.
The first guy to die, I forget his name, but he passed away like the first year before the dam was even starting to be built. Like he started like working on the waterways to go around the dam so they could build the dam.
Uh-huh.
12 years later, I think, to the day, his son died working on the dam.
Huh.
To the day.
That's kind of wild.
Crazy. Wild. Fun fact.
Not so fun fact.
Well, that's kind of fun
Sad fact.
That's one of the most popular facts I hear whenever I watch something on the Hoover Dam.
I've never been interested in dams.
It's, well, not just dams. Like, you ever watched, like, the, what is that? Not the Suez Canal, but the one in South America, Central America?
Nope.
That, it's crazy, dude. Like,
I don't
wait
know.
till you hit 30s, you'll start getting into more like that stuff.
That's your flavor?
Well, that and smoking meats, yeah. You get one or the other or both sometimes.
I'm probably going to lean towards smoking meat.
You got to buy a grill for that first, though.
I got a grill. Not
You-
that kind.
Well, yeah,
but
you need a
I'll
smoker.
get that kind.
You need like a Traeger. There you go. You need a
Yeah,
Traeger.
I'll get there.
Or when Buc-ee's moves in, I bet they'll have them for sale.
I could go anywhere and buy one. I'm just going to wait for Buc-ee's to buy my smoker from
I don't
Buc-ee's.
know. Buc-ee's is just a hot topic for me today because Brant was talking about it.
I can't wait for Buc-ee's.
He was like, it's not going to beat out Quick Trip. It's not as good. I'm like, Brant, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Has he never been to one?
No.
Brant, shut up.
Yep. I'm sorry, Brant. I love you, man, but you're wrong.
It's not going to beat out Quick Trip because there's 1,000 Quick Trips in one Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
But you best believe if I have to choose between the two, I'm going to Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Because
For
Quick Trip
God's
food
sake,
has just gone down to me, man.
Casey's has better food than Quick Trip.
Oh, yeah.
Through and through.
Their pizza's better.
I will literally order a pizza from Casey's.
Oh, yeah.
It is delicious.
I've done it before.
It's great.
Yep,
It's fucking awesome.
I wish I had a Casey's closer to my house.
I know. So I think we talked about that last week a little bit.
Mhm.
I wish I had something out here.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if Caledonia wanted something built around here, but
Well, they said no to Microsoft and
That's
the
okay,
data
though.
centers and
I'm all right with that.
whatever.
I wish they had something moving into Kmart because it's always been like, oh, there's somebody's moving in. Nope.
No.
Something's moving in.
Well,
Nope.
didn't like Gateway buy it or something for
Did they know?
something about years ago, something for cars or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, but that was like, I think they got dropped though, no?
I don't know.
That was a few years back.
Kmart's been empty for what, 10 years?
Something like that. It's
Oh.
sad, dude. And it's not a hot spot for retail.
Let's
But-
buy a bunch of Draft and put them in there.
I don't know if they fit. Ceilings are kind of low. if I
Mini
remember right.
Draft.
Mini draft, yeah. They just make those, right?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Indoor buffalo petting
Yes.
zoo.
There we go. Now we're talking. Buffalo or bison?
Um,
Water buffalo are pretty cool.
um,
Got the big horns.
I do like water buffalo.
Yeah. I like it more than bison. Bison are kind of like battering rams.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've met definitely a handful of water buffalo, and they've all been like giant puppy dogs. But
Yeah.
who's to say they can't fucking kill you? You
Well,
know?
that one in Missouri we seen, dude, he was so cool.
He was cute. I forgot
Oh
about
my
him.
God, dude.
I
That's one.
forgot about him.
I base all my buffalo facts about that one now.
No,
which
he
is so
was
much
cool.
true.
He was a dog
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
He was a cute little bastard.
Yeah,
I don't. But okay, if we do just American bison, and just fill it with that, we can just charge for entry and say go fight a buffalo. Say go fight bison.
Oh, there we go.
You
Now
know,
we're
it,
talking.
it'd just be like paying for demise.
Yeah.
Somebody would do it.
Somebody eventually.
You
People
know,
got money.
We'll rent the Kmart out for whatever it is, $10,000 a month, and fill it with $10,000 worth of bison.
That would be wild. Maybe we should open like a VR petting zoo there.
Pretend to pet shit. PETA would love that.
Oh my God, dude, they'd be lining up.
Speaking of PETA, guess who made it to PETA's Facebook page? Shalom.
No,
Which I'm sure they've been on their watch list.
I'm sure.
But I saw this. I don't know when I saw it, but it was a recent post. It was a couple hours ago.
Oh, fun.
I do not follow them, by the way.
I follow PETA too,
But fuck them.
or PETA UK.
Shalom Wildlife Sanctuary has been exposed for what it really is,
Ooh.
a roadside zoo
Dun,
that
dun.
breeds, cages, and exploits animals while begging for sympathy online. Real sanctuaries don't breed or profit from suffering, and it shows a photo of their shit. But, that means they made it. So I saw this post a couple hours ago or whatever, and I went to their page, and I never realized that Shalom almost has 400,000 followers
Oh, I
on
bet.
Facebook. Holy crap, like...
People love that place, man.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
I just got a message. I told a guy that I wanted to pick up some mattress pads.
Mm.
Shane, many people said they wanted them, but no one has made the trip yet. They are yours if you show up. Located at my home in Wind Lake. Let me know when, and I'll send you. Where the fuck is Wind Lake?
West of here.
The post said Waterford.
Yeah, Wind Lake, Waterford,
Yeah.
pretty close together.
This guy's got, they're $45 a piece, but he's got 3 queen mattress foam toppers, 3 inches thick.
Ooh.
Be good saddle pads.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pick them up. I guess I'll message them when we're done here.
Yeah.
I need to stay off my goddamn phone while we're doing this, but sometimes I get a message and I'm like, ooh, I should read that.
Ooh, what else is on Facebook right now?
What else is on Facebook right now? We should take a look.
Check out the Insta.
Facts. So that's
Did you get the PETA thing I sent you today?
I don't know. Where'd you send it?
With I forget if it was. I think it was a text. It was 2 dudes laying in between.
Oh, it was yesterday. The chicken.
That was today.
That was yesterday.
I don't think so.
Yesterday, 9:50 a.m. Says the word yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn that was today.
I did not realize the PETA logo on the bottom.
Yes.
I didn't see that.
Yes.
Isn't PC? Hey,
where'd you go?
what are you talking about?
Where'd you go?
It says meat interrupts your sex life, and it has a chicken between 2 dudes in the bed. Meat and dairy clog your arteries and can lead to erectile dysfunction. Please go vegan. Oh my God. You think caveman's ever had erectile dysfunction?
If they did, we're still here.
There's a bottle of shampoo, of Dove shampoo, in my shower that needs to go in the fucking trash because it says PETA on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because it's not animal tested, which is good.
That's fine, yeah.
But get your fucking shithead logo off my fucking bottle, you cocksuckers. I'm
never
throwing
even
that
looked
shit
at
out.
any of mine.
Throwing it out. It's just gotta go.
So it's vegan.
And it's PETA approved.
I seen
shampoo.
a PETA post today about cheese. It was about like some kind of, I forget the kind of cheese, but it's like a non-melty cheese. I was like, that doesn't even sound.
Walmart
like
cheese?
No, it looked like tofu almost.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look very good. And they're like, look at the pain and suffering. I'm like, dude, you're showing cows that are like, that should have been put down.
Sure.
Like, you're showing cows that have issues.
Right.
I guarantee you're not getting milk from those cows. And if you are, the USDA is probably going to have something to say about it.
Probably.
Because it was pretty bad. But that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Propaganda. What
you
got?
In later news, I don't know the date on this, but I saw that California made cat declawing illegal.
Really? Like house cat?
Yep.
Wow.
So I looked into it a little more. I don't remember which ones, but they're one of 6 states it's illegal in.
They're the 6th state to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're a little slow on that one.
I mean, there's only 40 some more, but
usually they're the first in
mm-hmm.
outlawing stuff like that.
For as much as I hate California, that is a W.
Yeah,
I like that. I still can't get behind having to have an electric lawnmower, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, you know,
I like that shit. If I had just a small little front yard, I'd probably have one.
I almost bought one, but at the same time, I talked to some people that had them, and they're like, unless you want to spend like, at the time, it was like $500 to $800 on some of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna buy a $250 lawnmower, and
yeah, for sure. I hear
because it's so much. Dude, I don't like messing with gas. Like, I got my electric weed eater and my blower now. Love it.
Love it.
Yeah, you can't have that stuff. You need.
I need big shit. Here. Yeah. I love my gas-powered leaf blower, the backpack blower.
That thing is so awesome.
Oh yeah, it blows the smoke back to Canada for sure. One thing that's been on my mind since this weekend, which is stupid, and I know you don't care because you've told me you don't care, and I don't know why I'm just like it's sticking in my head, but PC, what are you talking about? He's deaf. I can't talk to him.
He's looking at you like he knows what you're talking about.
The people at the pumpkin farm,
mm-hmm.
not once this weekend or Saturday, we were just there Saturday, not once this Saturday did I hear anybody call the ponies ponies.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking hurting my brain.
It's rare for people to call them ponies.
Why? Why is this?
I don't know, because people see horses even though it says pony rides, but it's just a thing. It's more common now than it was back when I actually did the pony rides at the zoo, because people actually said, "Oh, ponies."
Right.
The kids always said ponies. Like, the kid wants a pony for Christmas, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kid don't want a horse; it's too big. But yeah, I mean, some of the pony rides we used to do with some of them, they used to be close to quarter horses, but
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. People don't know the difference between shit, but what makes it worse is when they call them baby horses.
Miniature horses. I heard that
Either
a couple
or.
times. Yep.
They're
the miniature
not,
horse.
man. Like,
Well,
it's
they
just,
weren't they specifically bred for like doing mines and stuff?
I don't know the history of them.
I thought it was.
We can talk about that on our new segment next
Yes,
time. Though it's not like, I guess, one famous animal, but to be continued.
Animals throughout history. There we go.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah.
Animals throughout history. Sometimes famous. Sometimes just
not.
animals.
Sometimes, yeah. What kind of animal? I don't know. We could talk about how the camels took over Australia too.
There you go. We'll get there.
Funsy stuff.
We could have a guest for that.
Oh yeah,
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it bugs me. It really does. And I don't like ponies. I don't like equine.
But I've had people call the camel a llama before,
Which is nuts.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That one is nuts.
Yeah.
They're nowhere near the same goddamn size.
I've also had people call a llama a baby camel.
I've had that. Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a baby camel. No, not.
No. And I mean, they're born about the same size.
But again, maybe they're smarter in some other ways. Maybe like they know,
trigonometry.
calculus.
Yeah.
Well, I know trig, but
I don't. I sure don't. I barely know.
I can
algebra.
barely do trig, but I do it. I have to do it for a job. So
I don't know. People baffle me, and we go over that all the time on this show.
it doesn't even surprise me anymore at this point.
No.
It's not that I don't care, because you made it sound like I'm a dickhead at that.
You are a dickhead. But
I
you
know.
remember how the Sooner had it said ostrich and emu
Yeah.
on the side of it, or
Ostrich and camel.
ostrich and camel.
Yeah.
I remember pulling a camel out of the trailer one time, and I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was along the lines of, so that's what an ostrich looks like. It's like, mother of God.
And maybe they're just being funny.
I don't know, man.
Some people are trying to be funny
in
sometimes.
this world.
I don't know, because I thought somebody was like being serious one time and they're actually joking around. They looked at me and they're like, no, I was joking.
So Sunday,
it was about something like that too.
Ashley and Emmy were at Smith's on Sunday, and Ashley texted me, and she was like, there's some dickhead looking for a camel ride for his kids or whatever, and he had 4 kids, and I put up a Facebook post kind of like this. He had 4 kids, and he wanted them all to ride separately, and they were just taking a break or whatever. They wanted to pee, and they needed some food. It was busy. They did 250 some rides.
Oh,
so
okay.
a busy
Almost
day
beat
Sunday.
us, but
Almost.
not quite.
And Ashley was like, well, hold on, we're just snacking real quick or whatever. And I guess the guy straight up told her, you can eat your break, or you can eat your lunch after my kids ride.
Wow.
And I don't know why, but it sounds like they just did the rides. I would have straight up looked at each child individually and said, you're not riding my camel because your daddy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, because you are just summer of love when you're
There's
walking a
no
camel.
chance. I have and will tell people again, if they argue with me at the camel ride, you don't have to ride.
No, this is true.
You can absolutely walk away. And I will tell you that you're not riding.
Yeah.
I will not put up with that shit.
Yeah.
And I would have said, with the way you're acting, we can ride 2 and 2 or all 4 together. You know, and she actually replied something about like, I don't know, I'm a crybaby and don't like to argue. And people
That's
aren't always built
fine.
for that.
Yeah.
But there's no chance. There is zero chance. If that comment would have made, I would have looked that man in the depth of his eye soles and chewed my burger as loud as possible. There is no goddamn chance you would have rode my camel. Fuck your $40.
Like, for real, dude, like, man, it's a long day. People deserve a break.
Dude.
I totally get it.
And
for him to say that, like,
oh, that's insane.
Oh my God.
Probably from Illinois.
And I don't know how I would take that. I honestly don't, because I try, you know how I am on the ride. You've seen me now in person in working fluffy faction.
I also know you can be angered.
Yes. Oh, but not by the public.
Oh, everyone has a limit.
Yes, but I don't think I was upset with the public this past weekend.
No. Though I definitely made a couple comments of, oh, make the camel work harder. I don't think anybody picked up on it.
I kept hearing that, and I was just like, he's just being grumpy.
I really don't mind doing 2 separate rides. But 4?
Yeah.
Not doing it. 2 and 2.
I've done it before just because here's how I look at it. Unless I'm super busy, you want to let camel, in my opinion, you want to be doing rides, because when you're doing rides, that brings people in.
Oh, I definitely agree.
Now, If it was like, 30 people in line, I'd be like, no, we're not doing single rides
Right.
now.
If I got a line of people, why are we making this camel work harder?
Yeah, no.
Let's get the
And
kids
it's
on
not the
and
camel
off.
really working hard, it's you.
No, it's both. It's totally both. And at the end of Saturday, I honestly wasn't as tired as I thought I'd be. Like I said, my
'Cause you
feet
had
didn't feel
fun.
that.
You had fun with me.
I know. I normally work with everyone I hate.
Yeah. See, everybody I work with, I had fun.
Not
It's a
that
good time.
Not that I hate any of them, but I just get yeah. It was a normal weekend.
It was
It
busy.
was. I was exceptionally grumpy, but it was a normal weekend. It was busy, and I'm hoping next weekend's busy too.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. But we did good. I can buy hay. The animals don't have to starve.
Yeah, that's great.
Animals get to eat.
Yeah.
And so do I. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. My
Maybe some
granola
people
bars.
can donate some round bales to you one year,
Yeah, no, ever. I mean, that's like last year. Remember that guy was like, hey, you want some free small squares? And it was just nothing but dirt.
Was that the ones that you couldn't, they were outside, they got rained on?
Yeah, I left them there because it was full of dirt.
It was horrible.
The guy was like, hey, I'll give you some free hay.
That was probably on the bottom of the thing.
No, he said what happened is, I don't know equipment, but when he was cutting the hay, he set like the graders a couple inches too low and it was digging into the dirt. So every single bale he had dirt in it. And I was
mold,
like,
I'm sure too.
I was like, I don't know, man. I'll take a look at them. I can grab a couple and see if they're any good. Because he was talking about dropping off the whole wagon. I was like, let me come take a couple.
Thank God he didn't do that.
And he was like, well, I handed out a couple other wagons of it. No complaints so far. And I was like, who is not complaining about this? It was literal clumps of dirt in my head. I'm not feeding this out.
It was pretty bad.
Dude, I opened one bale and took a flake out. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I just threw it all out. Like, what the?
And you're not one to waste hay either. So
no, but I'm also not feeding out dog shit.
No, that was bad.
That was fucking.
Because I remember asking, I was like, "Why are those hay bales sitting outside?" I was like, "Oh, those are the free ones." We're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I know why."
Yeah, we ain't feeding those fucking things out. No goddamn chance. No. But in the midst of everything, we don't have to spend forever on this. But in the midst of all that stuff, I was also thinking about, what makes the camel better than the pony? And the horse. And I know we've kind of discussed this on the show a lot because we hate horses. But, there's a list. There's a list. And I've been thinking on it more and more, though I think on it every day. And I want to just say a couple of these things.
Oh, is that what you got?
I didn't write anything about that. But we can write to keep track of the list. One, the first thing that makes a camel better than a horse is that it's not a horse.
Number one.
So we're starting right there.
Okay. Not a horse.
Not a horse. Two, they're smarter.
Fact.
3, you don't have to float their teeth.
Yep.
Very rarely do they need dental work. 3, where are we on? We're on 4.
They don't haunt your nightmares.
They don't haunt your nightmares. 5, they don't colic.
Oh,
no colicking. 6, they shouldn't eat alfalfa in abundance, so lesser quality hay.
Yep.
A little bit cheaper to take care of. They don't see a vet as often. Let's see. They're rated for pretty much any temperature ever.
Yep.
Let's see. They're stronger than shit. They can carry 100% of their body weight, where the horse can carry like 20 or something like that.
Yeah, they're not quite designed as good in their back.
No, but people, they like to ride horses all the time that are not structured enough and give them sway back and fuck them all up.
It is wild that we used horses more than camels. I understand they are a faster, smoother ride.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like more like a Ferrari versus like, an SUV. But
the slow and steady wins the race.
It does. Look at the
through
rabbit
and through. And I mean, I was pretty sarcastic through all these reasons, but it's just been sitting in my head the last couple days because I know I hate horses, but they're so much fucking
people
cooler.
Back in the day, it's like, well, would you rather have a horse or would you rather have a camel? Now I understand, like at one point, there's a price difference, especially way back in the day when you're importing horses instead of camels.
Mm-hmm.
But even when they brought camels in, it's like you thought they'd take off a little bit. They did in Australia.
Yeah, well, politics and shit got in the way, you know.
They ruin everything.
We should have a whole episode of story time on why the camels are here.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We could maybe see if we can get Doug on.
That'd be
Doug
fun
Baum.
too, yeah.
He's the story guy.
He's got a clinic coming up, right?
He'll be at the clinic in Vegas.
Oh, I thought that was the one he doesn't do the Vegas one.
He does the camel
in Texas, right?
Yeah, so the camels landed in Texas. So I don't remember the name of it, but he does something based on the camel corpse in Texas for when they come on, and I'd love to see it. I thought about trying to go to Vegas. I would like to do it at some point. But to be honest with you, I'm sure I'll learn something.
Yeah.
You know, especially because it's more of a training clinic. You know, I'll pick up something and bring it home. But to be honest, I'm struggling to, you know, as a camel guy, to spend $800 for a ticket in. You know,
but that's food and everything, though. No,
I think so.
Yeah.
But it's not including my hotel and my plane ticket, my rental car, and you know, it's not going to be a cheap
this month
trip.
Or next?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'd love to go. I'd love to see it. But at the end of the day, I'm paying that money to go shake hands.
Pretty much.
You know?
And you're not really, you know, if you need to know anybody, Jason knows them all too. Or somebody you know knows everybody.
And everyone that's involved at this clinic is just a Facebook message away.
Yeah.
I've talked to multiple of them.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
it'd be cool to meet them, though, finally.
For sure. For sure. I'd really like to meet Terry and Nick over
Yep.
anybody. I mean, I met Nick, but it was 80 years ago, and I didn't care and didn't know who he was. And
yeah.
That's why he was there when I picked up Stormy.
Yep. Yeah. I remember
and we had a good conversation. We did the paperwork, and I left, and it's just all it was. I was just working for Bob. You know, I had no reason to care.
Give me the camel. Get on the fucking trailer.
I mean, it was a long drive.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, he walked right into the goddamn trailer.
That never happened.
I know. It never had. Probably the one time it happened to me, I couldn't believe the motherfucker. And he was an asshole. He was a mean fucking camel, dude. He was rude, dude.
Mean, crude, rude dude.
But I just, the camels are so cool, man. They'll go weeks without food and water. They have multiple eyelids. They have built-in sunglasses, for Christ's sake.
I love when you're telling people like facts about them that they didn't even ask.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they don't even care.
Sometimes they don't give a fuck.
No, they're just like, whatever, you're talking to me. Like, yeah, you too.
when we were camping, one of the booths that was handing out shots.
Yeah.
One guy, the main guy, he was dressed as a camel.
Oh, that's awesome.
And one of the guys was like, "Make a camel sound," and he was like, "I don't know what sound a camel makes."
Yeah.
And I went over. I was like, "Hey, Chewbacca."
Yeah.
Makes a Chewbacca sound, and he was like, "Oh, I can't do that." And I was like, "Dude, just do it." Like,
well, I
they
told
had
people
great
that
shots, by the way.
People love that. They're like, Chewbacca. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like Chewbacca, not all the time.
That's like, I made that TikTok last year about like, camel noises being used in video games and stuff, like how they were used in Doom and Star Wars and stuff like
Doom,
that.
That's
Yeah, the first Doom video game, they used camel as the imps and the aliens, I think, or zombies or something.
Because people were asking, what else are they in? I'm like, I don't know. They're like in a couple other things.
Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh.
They were camels in the game, so they needed a camel noise. But I want to say they pulled the sound from Doom or something and just reused it for the game. I don't know, whatever. But camels have been used in a few things in media throughout the years.
Because nobody ever hears them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I kept telling people at the farm, I'm at the pumpkin farm, like, yeah, we're just trying to, bring camel knowledge. What did I say? Like, you're trying to like bring what I'm looking for that word and I can't find it.
Awareness.
Thank you. Trying to bring awareness to camels.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you're doing a great job. I was like, thank you.
Thank you, cheese. Ding.
Yeah, you know how my customer service is.
It's good. Oh fuck, what was I gonna say?
Years.
Yeah, right. I hear you. Yeah, I like talking about the camels. Of course, that's why we're here. That's why we have the podcast.
But I don't think people really understand, like, when you're talking about them, like when you're working these animals, people don't even think like they're just animal people. I don't know anything about them. Like,
they're just a stupid kid working a stupid job. You know, like,
well, especially when I was younger, that's how I felt.
For sure, I still feel that way.
Well, you're still kind of young.
Fuck you.
Just saying, that's a good thing. I look like the old grumpy bastard.
Not really. You don't look old. You don't have a wrinkle on your face.
Yeah, not yet. I got bags for days, though.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think I look older than you. I look like a mess.
Yeah, you look like a heroin addict.
Probably. I need sleep. I could literally pack groceries in these bags.
You know what'll help with you? Heroin.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, okay. I'm not, not saying to do it. If you wanted to sleep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'll just. I'm supposed to have my sleep study on Wednesday, but I have to reschedule. I'm not going to be here.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
I gotta find a new doc too now.
You know, insurance BS.
Yeah, because they dropped Ascensions.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta love the way the world works, huh?
Story of my life. Whatever. I'm not the only one, so I can't complain too much about it. It's just grown up stuff.
Grown up stuff.
I miss being a child, and my parents are like, "Oh, you got a new doctor." Way easier.
It's true. But anywho, yeah, the camels are just so goddamn cool, and every blue moon I'll chime in and just tell somebody a camel fact, and yeah, sometimes they really don't care. Like, why are you talking to me?
Yeah,
they'll just look at you. Like there was I stopped in at Walworth County Fair when they were running the ride. A kid asked a question to his mom, and I was just out on the outside of the fence, so I just looked like a pedestrian.
Yeah.
And the mom was like, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. And so I walked over there and I was like, camel so-and-so. I gave him the answer and they just stared at me. Like, well, the kid fucking was curious, but all right.
It was fucking psycho.
Damn. Probably, if I was on the other side of the rope, it'd have been a different story.
Sometimes not, though, because, like, again, people have asked me questions and I'll tell them. And, like, when they're like, how old is he? Oh, he's, 8 and 10. And that's it.
Just walk away.
And I'll be like, they live till about 30s, 40s. They're like, I didn't ask that. Like, I can just feel them staring at me.
Right.
I didn't ask that. I'm just telling you a little fact.
I think that battery's dying over there.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're having all types of technical issues. We appreciate you guys.
Everything's
coming
breaking.
on
We're
in.
dying.
Everything is breaking. So I appreciate you guys chime in. Come back next week, and we're going to talk about another famous animal in history.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Fluffy?
Have a happy hump day, everybody.